I start this video in the name of God, the most merciful and the most magnificent. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Usman Ali Khan and you are watching Astrological Guidance. In today's video, our topic is a monthly prediction of November 2025 for all the Gemini Ascendant people. So first of all, we will talk about Sun. For all the Gemini Ascendant people, Sun is right now transiting from your fifth house in the sign of Libra. Sun will stay into your fifth house till 16th of November. After 16th of November, Sun will move from your fifth house to your sixth house in the sign of Scorpio, where Mars and Mercury is already transiting. So, what is third house? Third house is your communication, your courage, your siblings, especially your younger siblings, cousins, neighbors, childhood friends, your hand skills, your ability to do communication, how you are into your communication. Either you are a communicable a lot or you don't like to communicate a lot is seen from your third house. Either you are a courageous person, non-courageous person is seen from your third house. Your ideas, your quick actions are represented by third house. Short distance travel is represented by third house. So being your third house lord is right now transiting from your fifth house. Fifth house is your children, your intelligence, your love relationship, your fun activities, your education related matter, especially your early education till college life or high school education is seen from your fifth house. So, being your third house lord right now, transiting from your fifth house, we can expect if you're married right now and you have children, then your focus will be onto your children's and their life and their function. If you are unmarried right now in education life or younger in age, then your focus will be your education. And if you are not into education, you are a sports person or you're doing some work, then your major focus will be on your hobbies and your fun activities, through which if your career involving your fifth house means your fun activities, your career is related to fun activities, acting, cinema, media, or playing a sports, then you will have great result till 16th of November. After 16th of November, Sun will move from your third house to your sixth house in the sign of Scorpio, and sixth house is your daily routine, your work. Your nature of work is represented by sixth house, your court cases, litigation, argument, fights, your debt, how if you are in debt right now, seen from your sixth house. So after 16th of November, when your third house, courage house lord, house of efforts lord will be transiting from your sixth house. So if you are facing some court case, litigation, argument, then things will turn into your favors because third house is your efforts and efforts lord will be transiting in the house of conflicts, so it will support you in your conflicts, legal matters, and your confrontations. In this month of November, there will be a three major astrological events. Mercury will turn into its retrograde motion around 9th November and will stay retrograde till 29th of November. Second major astrological event is that Jupiter is right now transiting Jupiter is right now transiting in the sign of Cancer into your second house and just moved to your Cancer sign. But in the month of November, especially around 11 November, Jupiter is also about to turn into its retrograde motion, and Saturn, which was previously moving in its retrograde motion around 28th of November, Saturn is about to turn into its direct motion into your 10th house. So, in the month of November, there will be a three major astrological events. Beside Mercury, when turned into its retrograde motion, being your ascendant lord into your sixth house. So, after 9th of November till 29th of November, you need to be very careful regarding your commitments, regarding your written agreemented things regard, because when Mercury will be in its retrograde motion, there is a lot of chances you will make a mistakes in your communication, in your agreements, in your writing skills. So be careful regarding all of that matter if you are currently running through a Mercury, Mars, or Sun time period into your birth chart. After 29th of November, Mercury when come back to its direct motion, then you will have good result and back to stable result. Mercury will again move to your previous sign into its retrograde motion in the sign of Libra, but come back to its direct motion on 29th of November. But still, you will have to face the result of sixth house related matter, because Mercury move into its retrograde motion into your sixth house. Venus is the controller of your 12th house and your 5th house, and Venus is right now transiting from your 4th house. But in the beginning of November, around 2nd November, Venus will move to its own sign in the sign of Libra into your 5th house. So 12th house is your isolation, your imagination, your foreign settlement, gains from foreign land, and your spirituality, your donations, your expenditures, and your losses are seen from 12th house. These are the major agendas of your 12th house. Your imagination is also represented by 12th house. Sleep pattern, dreams, your bad pleasures are also represented by 12th house, and your privacy reflected by 12th house, 8th house, and 4th house. So being your 12th house lord, Venus will be moving into your 5th house in its own sign in the sign of Libra, and Libra sign is the favorable sign for the Venus. So, as we discussed previously in sun section, if you have children right now and they are in education life, you will try to send them for foreign trip for their education purpose and some other purposes, but there will be element of foreign land and foreign travel for their education related matter. Also, 12th house deal with your expenditure, so you will have to expend major amount of money for your children's education in the month of November. Secondly, if you're unmarried right now, then Venus will move after 2nd November to its own sign into your 5th house. If you're having a sincere love relationship, then you will spend a quality time and you will get a great result regarding your sincere love relationship. And if you're in education life and you have a lot of work regarding your brain, like you have to think a lot, then you will have very great result and things will come to you and you will able to grasp things whatever you are learning right now. um, Mars is the controller of your 11th house and your sixth house, means your gains, your support system, your wishes, your hopes and wishes controlled by Mars, and sixth house is your conflict is also represented by Mars. Mars is right now transiting in its own sign into your sixth house in the sign of Scorpio. So whenever planet is transiting in its own sign, so it gives you strength to withstand all the difficulties regarding the house in which planet is moving. And into your sixth house, Mars will give you protection regarding your sixth house related matters. So beside the fact that you will have a lot of difficulty, a lot of opposition, a lot of enemy, but you will be able to deal with your enemy and they will feel defeated eventually due to presence of Mars in its own sign in the sign of Virgo. Six from six. According to house concept, your 11th house is also controlled by Mars, and six from the six is your 11th house. So enemies of enemies is your friend circle. Means your 11th house is also controlled by Mars and right now in its strong position. So that's why your enemies eventually will give you benefits out of their jealousy, and you will be in a win position. So, we will cover all the three major astrological events separately for every ascendant, but right now you just need to know Jupiter and Mercury is about to turn into its retrograde motion in the month of November, and Saturn is about to come back to its direct motion around 28th of November. So, we can expect these results for all the Gemini ascendant people in the month of November. Our today's video monthly prediction of November 2025 for all the Gemini Ascendant ends here. I hope you will like this video and this video will prove very beneficial for you. And if you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you in next video. Till that, take care.